Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. We are here, folks. We're 2 weeks, so next week is the NXT No Mercy Premium Live event. And during that event, we will have a rematch between the current champions AOP and the former champions, the New Catch Republic. But this match, we have to kick things off as a tag team match. This is kind of to see who will win between the former champions and this new tag team that I'll let you guys in on. And here comes the other half of the New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne. Now, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, they've been having a little bit of trouble trying to get past the tag team champions AOP, because AOP have been proven just how freaking good they truly are. But they have a new set of opponents here tonight, so let's see who it is. Alright, coming out first for this new set of teams is All Ego Ethan Page. Now, you saw what happened last week. You saw that Ethan Page was trying to team up with Lexus King. And he said, hey, if we can beat a former NXT Tag Team Champions, we can make a pretty good team. So let's see if they can. And here comes Ethan Page's tag team partner here tonight, Lexus King. Now, I would say that both of these guys are very similar to each other because they both are literal POSs. And you don't know what that is, just Google it, POS. Heavy emphasis on the S. That's how they act towards everybody else. Lexus was a little bit of hesitating, didn't want to actually be a part of this team. But he's going to give it a shot. Maybe this shot could be enough. Maybe we'll see a new formation of a new tag team here on NXT. Alright, folks, to kick things off, it's New Catch Republic taking on this brand new team of Ethan Page and Lexus King. I'd say these two not really doing good as Ethan Page just gets locked into a submission hold. But he did start off this match pretty hot, delivering a big boot right to the face of Tyler Bate. But Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, they're more worried about the current NXT Tag Team Champions. That's who they're more worried about. Everybody else doesn't really matter much. And raking of the eyes. As Ethan Page playing a little dirty but gets dropped down with the belly to back suplex. But he's still fighting here. Now remember, tag team matchup. He's going up against some of the best tag teams we've had in WWE history recently. And Ethan Page, well, he's all ego. I don't think having a tag team is good on his ego. But he's the one that wanted this stuff. So he obviously believes he's met someone that can match him. And now he tags in his partner Lexus as Pete Dunne gets tagged and delivers a big boot to the face of King. Now King, I don't know what the hell is on his face. Whether it's like marker, makeup, whatever it is, he needs to go back to his barber and say, hey, take all of this off. But Pete Dunne trying to decimate the body of Lexus King here. Taking almost every piece of limb work he has and placing it against Lexus King. This is just how Pete Dunne operates. He sees one body, he's got to get at another body part. And he's got to get at another body part. And he's got to get at another body part. Until he gets all the body parts and says, no, I'm going to just keep doing this. That's how Pete Dunne likes to operate. Right now, going toe-to-toe and locking in the Kimura lock on Lexus King. But luckily enough, Lexus was able to escape it. But gets caught with the monkey flip. Lexus needs to figure out a way to stop this onslaught here. Because right now, Pete Dunne is stumping a mud hole in him. Pete Dunne climbing to the top. This is not good for King here. The big, undershoots it. That was not good. So he decides to go for something else here. A big German suplex into the cover and a very quick kick out. Now King tried to break the tag. So realized he couldn't, so he has to keep going. A big scoop slam there. I think now would be the perfect time to tag out. But he's going to keep it going. And now looking for a tag team maneuver. And a double super kick to the jaw of Pete Dunne. Now Ethan Page kicking away at Pete Dunne here. Irish whip, nope, counter into the corner. Pete Dunne looking for something, but gets countered. Multiple strikes, but gets his leg caught. Taken down into a submission hold here. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, that's very painful, but Ethan Page capable of escaping. Now Page couldn't stop. So Pete Dunne here. This twisted Gwyn connects. That twist of fate-like maneuver. But Ethan Page isn't finished. Looking for Ego's edge. Fully plants him down. One, and here comes Tyler Bate with the rescue. So Ethan Page has to keep going. This match is still going on thanks to the save by Tyler Bate. But now Pete Dunne's still in trouble. Trying to go for something big there. Fights out of it. Big kick, but barely connects. And now Pete Dunne drop kick to the back. This is what Pete Dunne needed. Now he gets what he wanted in the end, a tag out. Tyler Bate, the leading competitor. Pete Dunne's definitely hurting after everything. And look at this. Ego showing it here, but gets put into the cover. Ooh, almost a 1 count there. Now Irish whip from Bate, ducks under, leapfrogs over into a German suplex. Man, they're throwing all these German suplexes. Now Tyler Bate goes to tag out, and he does. Pete Dunne, legal competitor. Ethan tried to go for something there. Gets stopped and turned into a monkey flip. And now a tag out. Tyler Bate back to being the legal competitor. What's this? Ooh, nice maneuver there. And now Bate, little rope, looking to go flying. Could this be enough? No, doesn't. Ethan moves out the way at the last second. That's good for a kick. Uh-oh, this not going to be good. Another submission on Ethan Page here. Ethan manages to escape. And now grabbing him. Oh, multiple elbows right to the midsection. And now the former champions are still putting in a lot of work as Pete Dunne trying to go for something there. Gets countered into a roll-up. One. Oh, not even a one. Then the referee took a little bit too long to get into position and try to go for another twisted win. But this time, Tyler Bate puts a stop to it. Back and forth here between both teams. Bate climbing to the top. Ethan makes the tag out. Wait, what's this? Fisherman's Driver taking him down. 1, 2. Almost enough. The former tag team champions are still surviving. But Lexus King is going to try to put this match to an end right now. He's looking for it. Coronation into the cover here. 1. And luckily enough, Pete Dunne was able to save this matchup. Seems the Lexus King and Ethan Page aren't doing bad. They're actually doing pretty good so far. Focusing on tag outs, not letting their egos get in the way. And they're not really on the receiving end of a lot of stuff. No bitter ends, no Tyler Driver 97s. Nothing to presume that these two men will be in danger anytime soon. I can't say the same for Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Oh, that was close. As Pete Dunne, he's been hit with the Ego's Edge, and Tyler Bate's been hit with the Coronation. Now goes flying when nobody was there. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne need to focus on the way to get back momentum heading into No Mercy. Because if not then they'll never make it up. Now look at this. Tag team maneuver here. Oh, bouncing off the shoulders for the senton. Oh, gets caught into a neck breaker. And now Pete Dunne is on the receiving end on the punishment of Tyler, of Ethan, not Ethan Page, of Lexus King. King sending that knee directly into the face of Pete Dunne. They're not doing bad here, folks. Maybe they will make a good tag team in the future. Maybe this is the start of what they need to become. Ethan Page going crazy with those forearms. Get to the midsection, got him on the ropes. It could be very bad for Dunne, and it is. Letting him midsection first on the ropes. 2, almost a 3. The former champions still showing how strong they are. And a tag out here. As Page didn't realize it. Oh! With the belly to back suplex. And now on the outside, things are getting a little hectic. Get him up. And look at this. Spinning him around with the airplane spin. And he's still not finished. He goes into the other direction. Yeah, this will definitely make Ethan Page woozy. It already made Tyler Bate woozy. As we reach the count of 6, we're very close to a double count out here. Bate makes it in, and he's waiting for Ethan. Can Ethan make it? He's to his feet. Count of 9, and he makes it in. And now Irish Whip into the corner. Catches him with an elbow. Tyler Bate sent it to the other side of the ring. Ethan looking for a tag team maneuver. Hits it. Double axe handle right to the arm. And now look at these shoot kicks. Boom! Roundhouse kick to the back of the head. And now Lexus King looking to go flying. Connects with a big splash. into the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Ethan Page gets tagged back in. Ethan could be looking to close in on the victory for him and his team. But Tyler Bate keeping the pressure coming. Into the midsection. Tyler Driver at 97 connects. But here's Lexus King to break it up. He's trying to get him out of here. But Ethan Page was in the ring. Page is going to capitalize on the distracted Tyler Bate. Irish Whip into the ropes. Chops him with the DDT. And now Ethan Page is in trouble. Tyler Bate. Tyler Driver. Wait, hang on a second. Wait, that's not his move. That's Eagle's Edge. And it was enough to pull out a victory for the former tag team champions. Uh-oh, here comes the current ones. Oh my Jesus, taking out the challengers for next Sunday. Okay, we about to get started for our second matchup, and oh my Jesus, referee's just been taken out. And now these two have been having a situation over the past couple of weeks. It was started at SummerSlam. It was a match between Karrion Kross and Oro Mensah. Well, it started between a match between Karrion Kross and the Raw General Manager, DDP. It was in the middle of that matchup that somebody decided to play the British Bulldogs entrance equipment, distracting Karrion Kross, causing him to win. He wanted to know who it was. That following Tuesday, it turned out to be Oro Mensah. So Oro Mensah is the culprit. He said he did it because he wanted to humble Karrion Kross. He thinks he's too big. He acts too big when he really isn't. It's his ego that keeps upsetting him. So Karrion said, hey, we're about to have a match. And it's going to happen next week, and that's the match that's happening now. But Scott Steiner, the NXT General Manager, made a stipulation to this matchup. Whoever wins will go on to NXT No Mercy and will challenge for Aleister Black's North American Championship. That's why Oro Mensah is pulling out all the stops here. You saw earlier multiple springboards back to back and a big back suplex. Karrion Kross needs to find a way to get back into this matchup. Otherwise, it might be too late for him as they once again go to the outside here. Oh, a kick right to the skull. And that might have set up an opening. But hang on a second. Oh, slamming the shoulder down hard into the floor. And Oro Mensah is going to capitalize multiple strikes and attacks to there. And now back inside the ring. Oro Mensah looking to put this match away. Looking for a big move. A super kick. No. Karrion Kross with the counter. A big headbutt right to the back of the head. And it's Karrion Kross. He's locks in the cross jacket. This could be enough. Choking out the life of Oro, but Oro still keeps fighting. Tries to go for something there, but gets countered. Try to go for something big. Irish Whip into the ropes. Goes for another big move. And again, Karrion Kross puts a stop to it. Karrion Kross must be familiar with the playbook of Oro Mensah, the way he's able to copy and notice and get out and escape most of his moves. But right now, Karrion Kross looking for something here. Ooh, big body slam. Karrion Kross, middle rope, looking to put some damage through the air. Double axe handle right onto the top of the skull. And now Ora Mensah is now struggling to get back into this matchup. Needs to find a way to do it. Otherwise, Karrion Kross is going to walk out with #1 contendership status. Karrion looking to set something big here. Oh my Jesus, the cross hammer connects. I think this might be it. I think Ora Mensah might be down and out for this one. Into the cover goes the referee. And it's over. Karrion Kross just earned himself a title opportunity. He's looking to add gold, more gold to the final testament. They already have the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now they just need more. But what's next for the final testament? We'll get to that. But right now we're about to get to our main event of the night. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event here in NXT. We have the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. And she is taking on one of the Meta Girls here tonight. So let's get right to it, folks. So which one of the Meta Girls? Maybe it's Jakara Jackson, who has a date for the Women's North American Championship. And no, it's Lash Legend. And she is looking to take down a former NXT Women's Champion and a former on this WWE Women's Champion, and Roxanne Perez. Lash Legend saw what Jakara Jackson was doing for herself, making a big win over the Women's North American Champion Shayna Baszler. Now she is looking for her opportunity. Let's get to the main event, folks. Alright, folks. Roxanne Perez versus Lash Legend here in the main event, as Roxanne Perez prepares. And I'm just telling you this now, but at NXT No Mercy, it's gonna be Roxanne Perez taking on the champion Cora Jade, her former friend, in a championship match. That's very, very exciting news between those two, as Roxanne Perez betrayed her own friend, but we have not a lot of ideas on why she did it. But right now we know that she's not going for the Women's Championship anytime soon, as it's currently being booked to be defended between Liv Morgan, the champion, and Rhea Ripley, the challenger. So I guess that's why Roxanne Perez decided to come down to NXT to check up on her quotation marks friend, Cora Jade, and stab her in the back. But right now, Legend is putting in a whole bunch of work here. She goes for an early cover of one and a kick out. It's going to take a lot to beat Roxanne Perez. I almost felt at one point Perez was just unbeatable. Well, that was until the Queen of the Ring showed up and took the title from her. But Cora Jade, I know Cora Jade must feel heartbroken over what happened between her and Roxanne Perez. They used to be friends, and now they're no longer that. But right now, Perez doesn't care. She's just building up momentum for No Mercy next week. And now trying to target the arm of Lash Legend. Weaken down her opponent, the one that's a bigger size than her. Taking everything out of her opponent here tonight. A big strike there. And now Perez avoiding it into a kick into the face. And a big Luthez presence. She's unloading the fist. Lash Legend needs to find a way to get back into the swing of things. Otherwise, she's going to lose this matchup. It's going to be a real confidence shaker. She can't win here. As Perez goes flying off the top of the Meteora. Fully landing it into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, almost a 2 count. But Perez, she's not finished. Using the ropes this time. And the referee saw it. And so says that's not going to fly. And now Legend using that opportunity to find a way back into this matchup. And sending her opponent face first into the mat. Into the cover. 1 and a kick out. Quick kick out. But Lash Legend, she's feeling it here. Avoiding her. Going back and forth. But gets caught by Perez. Irish Whip ducks under. Into another Luthez press. And some more punches to the face. And now Perez. Middle rope. Big frog splash, but nobody was home. And now Lash Legend looking for the legendary slam connects. Big slam. But Lash Legend, that must have taken a lot out of her. She's not instantly going for the cover here, but she's looking for some more offense. I think she should have went for the cover. I think I might have costed her here. As Perez goes into the cover off of the Russian leg sweep and gets a 2 count. Lash Legend should have probably gone for the cover there. And I think that's going to cost her in this matchup. But she's still fighting. What's this? A side Russian leg sweep. But she's landing punches right after. And she goes for a cover here. 1, 2, almost a 2 count. Lash Legend needs to pick up the pace. She needs to find a way to keep the former champion and the future challenger down here if she wants to make herself a future challenger. As once again dragging over the top and slamming her down face first. And this time there's blood on the face of Perez. 1, 2, almost a 3. Almost a 2. Lash needs to keep the momentum up. Look at this. Oh my Jesus. What a backbreaker that was. And she's still not finished. Running power slam. Targeting the spine and back of Roxanne Perez. And now to the middle rope is Lash Legend looking to go flying. Doesn't connect with anything. Perez moves out the way at the last second. And now Perez looking to put this match away with the Pop Rocks. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out. A much needed kick out from Lash Legend. But Perez goes flying with a suicide dive. A nasty collision with that suicide dive. And Perez is taking it to her opponent here. He could be close to seeing the end of this matchup. I mean, Lash Legend survives the Pop Rocks. But right now, the former champion is still on the attack. Irish Whip into the ropes. She does a little bow. Oh, but took too long trying to taunt her. That Lash Legend was able to capitalize and fight back into this matchup. And what a clothesline that was from Lash Legend. And Lash Legend thinking about what she needs to do next to beat down and pin the former champion. Irish Whip drops her down with a power slam. But Perez fighting back. Luthez press connects. And now what is Perez? Oh no, I see where she's going. Wrenching at the neck of her opponent. Now big soccer ball kick to the spine. And a twisting moonsault senton into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Roxanne Perez picks up a big win here tonight in the main event of NXT. Oh wait, hang on a second. It's Corey Jade. Oh! Jade firing back our former friend, getting a little bit of payback for what happened last week with her standing on top.